Peppers பொழுதுபோக்கு தொலைக்காட்சி சுட சுட உங்கள் மனதை தொட.
Hey guys, welcome to a brand new show of Stir Fry with me, Fuchai. Well guys, in today's show you're in for quite a treat because we're here at Anna Nagar to try out an authentic Chinese restaurant, and that of course is here at the Southern Chinese restaurant, a very young but of course a very authentic place with some good food, a good atmosphere and of course some quality service. It's going to be a fun, exciting show guys because you're going to follow me through a very authentic experience with of course some quality food, so it's going to be a fun show. So join me as we begin Stir Fry right now here at the Southern Chinese restaurant. Anthony, a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
How are you doing today, Anthony?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Awesome. Now, I've been looking forward to the food here, Anthony, because we've all heard about the food here, the quality of the food here, and of course, for most of the veterans who've come to this place, they always maintain the single fact that the food quality and the service never changes. You know, the last 45 years. So I'm here to experience all of that, Anthony. I want that experience, you know. Sure. So, what kind of a menu have you prepared for us Peppers viewers, to give us a small sample into that experience?
What we have prepared right now is we're going to give you a Southern special chicken soup.
Nice.
And then there's going to be a starter platter after that.
Okay.
Starter platter consists of 4 items in it. There's going to be chicken spring rolls. There's going to be chicken dumplings. You get 2 types of dumplings though. You get fried and steamed.
Two is better than one, obviously.
Of course, yeah. And of course you get the chicken wonton.
So for the starters, we have a soup, a lovely vegetable starter and something else to try. What do you have the first 3 dishes as?
First we're going to serve you the Southern special chicken soup.
Okay.
Alright. Actually basically the soup was created in 1985 by my dad.
Wow, okay.
So as the name suggests, it's a unique soup and it's our specialty.
Right. So I mean, is it a thick soup? Is it a clear soup?
It's a thick soup and it's got glass noodles in it.
Nice.
And a lot of our customers love this soup. It's
awesome.
like one of our
It sounds like
dishes.
a very traditional dish, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's right. It's not very spicy. It's a little mild and quite filling actually.
Awesome, awesome. I like filling, bro. But then moving on to the next starter, what else do we have?
Then we'll have the starter platter.
What's unique about them trying that way?
Unique is that they're all made from scratch.
Right.
So like we don't buy products that are ready-made. So it's all made from flour and
absolutely,
water,
right from the casing to the
ingredients. Yeah.
Absolutely. So you get the whole authentic taste of what
That's
you
right.
guys represent.
Yes.
Very nice. And last but not the least, we also have one lovely veg starter, Chang. What's that called, brother?
It's called the chili baby corn.
Okay.
And it's spicy, as the name suggests. It's got chili in it.
Obviously.
And yes, it is fried. It is first fried, and then after that we mixed up the ingredients in a wok, and then we serve it to customers.
Right. So this is one of those dishes which appeals to the whole vegetarian crowd that has a thing for Chinese food, right, Chang?
That's right.
But whatever it is, I'm glad that we have a very elaborate menu prepared for you guys. Well, for me, but whatever. But right now we're going to see how this menu is prepared in the kitchen. So follow me to the kitchen, guys. guys, let's start the most important, my favorite part of the show, and that of course is the food tasting. I have Anthony with me who's going to take me through the entire menu. So Anthony, we've got the starters here in front of us. We have the soup, we have the baby corn.
Chili baby corn.
Chili baby corn, and what is this, Anthony?
This is a starter platter.
Okay, comprised of?
It's got steamed momos.
This
then,
one?
Yeah, steamed dumplings.
Okay.
Then this is the fried dumplings. Then we
Okay.
have a chicken spring roll and the chicken wonton.
Right. Now I want to ask you, Chang. I mean, you got the dumpling here, you got the spring roll here. What's the difference between a dumpling and a wonton, though? I mean, I thought that they were the same thing.
No, basically the skin is thinner for the wonton.
Okay,
That's
okay.
the only difference. And of course, there's more filling in the dumpling.
Right. So you could say that like they're brothers, Anna Tambi.
Yes, that's right.
In a way.
Wonton is a little dumpy.
Okay. So he's the fat guy, he's the skinny guy.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. And what sauce do we have with that, Chang?
This is our garlic sauce.
Okay.
It's a little sweeter.
Right.
It's not too spicy. Like some of our customers don't like it too spicy. And this is
Obviously.
a chili sauce.
Right. And what do you put in the sauce to give it that flavor, Chang? Because it's so evident. Because I mean, Indian culture being a culture where we have a big appreciation for chutney and sauces and pickle, right? Whenever we make our sauces, it tastes completely different from these sauces. I mean, the taste, the whole experience is so far apart from our sauces. What factors into that sauce, Chang? What makes what's the difference, though?
Well, one thing I know living in India is that people love chili. They love spices.
Absolutely.
So what we did with this chili sauce,
Uh-huh.
we just killed it with the chili.
Right. It's one of those really things based on the red chili.
Yes,
right?
it's just red chili. We've got red chili, vinegar, the lime, and sugar.
Now moving on to the soup. What soup is this, though?
This is our southern special chicken soup.
Okay.
And basically, it looks similar to a hot and sour soup.
Yes,
but
it reminded me of that.
Yeah,
soup.
but
Okay.
it's not as spicy as the hot and sour soup. Because this is the one where it has grass noodles in it.
Wow.
Something special. It's very different. You don't get this in any other restaurant.
Absolutely.
It's
I
very
mean,
unique.
it tastes really nice. I just had a small sip of it. It's got that really rich flavor. I mean, it's very rare to see good, rich Chinese soups because Chinese soups in general are very, very flat and thin and very, very, what do you say, liquidy in a way. This is nice and thick. It's got that substance to it. It's got a lot of taste behind it. The soya is very rich. It's got that nice soya taste.
That's right.
And talk to me about the corn, Chang. What's unique about the corn?
The baby corn.
Yes.
Well, it's actually this chili base is used for most of our dishes. Like we've got chili chicken, we've got chili prawns, we've got chili lamb too.
Absolutely.
But this is the baby corn, and a lot of vegetarians love this dish.
Right. So
Even the non-vegetarians too.
Right. You don't have to be what do you say,
Yeah, that's
a
right.
diplomat over that side. But yeah, you want to give the vegetarians a taste of what the non-veg food is all about.
That's right.
And this is
So,
a very, very good
Something similar.
substitute.
Yeah, that's right. It's a substitute.
I mean, baby corn is so much in right now, Chang, in terms of healthy food, in terms of brain food. So when you're talking about authentic Chinese food, is that a small, or wouldn't say a small, but is that a scope for vegetarians to enjoy their meals? I mean, do you have a lot of vegetarians who visit your restaurant?
Yes, we do. We actually do have quite a few vegetarians, and this is one of the dishes that they order the most. And we've got other dishes too, a lot of other dishes. Like we have crispy fried vegetables.
Okay.
Basically, it's a mix of all diced vegetables and
Pan fried with some nice, what do you say?
not exactly pan fried. It's basically it's actually deep fried, and then we sauce it up.
Nice. So you give it that nice Asian flavor behind
That's right,
it.
yes.
Awesome. Sounds good, Shang. It sounds like a really good dish. And the corn was fabulous, Shang. I think the whole texture that plays into it is very nice. Inside it's nice and crispy, and outside you've got that small batter coating, which gives you that soft taste on it.
Yes, that's right.
Very nice.
Crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside.
That's what we all like, And we've got the dumplings. Last but not the least, we've never tried this though. I mean, dumplings is like the samosa of the Orient, right, Chang? It's like one of those finger food things you just have to
that's
eat
right.
a lot. Is the spring roll also the same way though?
Yeah, it is kind of the same. Yeah.
I mean,
But then, of course, it's got its own style. And let's see which one you like best.
what do you recommend the dumplings with, Chang? Do you say chicken, mutton, pork? What's better with the dumpling?
Pork would be good,
Yeah.
but then
Do you serve pork here in the
no, we
restaurant?
don't.
Unfortunately. Yeah, so, do I get prawns in this though?
Yes, we actually do have prawns, and we have a vegetable substitute also for this. For all of them actually, the wonton, the dumplings, and the spring roll.
Awesome. Well guys, for a starter, I think it's a very good peek into what you're going to expect here at the restaurant because it gives you a small insight, a small teaser in terms of what kind of flavors they play with. And from my experience, based on what my knowledge on Chinese food is all about, it tells me that their flavors is something that they've garnished from home, and it's giving you that authentic taste. Not in terms of authentic from China, made by a Chinese person, but in fact, it's one of those home recipes that have been nurtured in an environment that has got a very, very commercial appeal to it. So for that, Chang, I think you guys are leagues apart from your competition. So thank you for this small introduction. And we're going to move on to the next coach today. We're going to ask him, Chang, what's next, bro?
Next, we're going to serve you a special dish. It's,
Okay.
Again, one of our main dishes.
Okay.
It's called sudden special chicken noodles.
Are you sure? You thought that for quite some time.
No, I got confused.
Okay, so what's so special about the dish?
Well, the thing is, it's something similar to pan-fried noodles.
Okay.
But the thing is, it's a little spicier because
Right.
we want to cater to the Indian palate.
Absolutely.
So, and after that, of course, we've just spiced it up a little bit. And
Right.
people love it.
And with the name, we can make out that it's one of those dishes that is probably in high demand. You've
That's
got
right.
the brand name behind this dish.
Yes, that's right.
Do you get a lot of orders for this dish?
Oh yes, we do.
Okay, awesome. I mean, you get only chicken in this variety,
No,
or?
you also get prawns and you get mixed.
Okay, so
which
what
is
am I gonna
chicken
get
and
today?
prawns. You're gonna get chicken.
Awesome, thank you so much, bro. So
Okay.
we're going to have an amazing chicken special item coming up, guys, here on the show. But how exactly it's made is what we're going to find out next by following me to the kitchen. Anthony, what is the next dish today, bro?
Well, this is a sudden special chicken noodles.
Okay, and it looks special, it looks very unique. I mean, you've got a sauce on top, you've got pan-fried noodles below.
Yes, that's right.
And what is this sauce all about, Chang? I mean, what comprises of making this sauce?
Basically, this noodles is something similar to our pan-fried noodles.
Okay.
But since we wanted to cater to our the Indian palate, who are actually, they require spicier food.
Absolutely.
So that's what. So we've actually spiced it up more. This one is a spicier version of our pan-fried noodles.
Absolutely. I mean, it's well known around the world in terms of Chinese cooking that Chinese cooking is more bland. It's
Yes, that's right.
less spicy. It's got its own flavor, but nothing compared to what Indian spice is all about. So talking about this dish, there seems to be a lot of vegetables on the dish. Is it a chicken dish or a vegetable dish?
It's a chicken dish, but
Okay.
of course you get a lot of vegetables. Like we have broccoli,
Yes.
then we have baby corn, we
Yes.
have carrots, beans, and spinach.
Absolutely. Now, it
It's a
seems
very
like
healthy food, yeah.
it is, Shai, and it seems like it's one of those dishes which is very complete. It's got everything in it. I mean, you don't really need too many side dishes with that. You've got one meal in this one plate. You know, by that sense.
It's a whole package.
It's a whole package. What is the response from the public when they eat this dish? I mean, do you get a lot of orders for this dish? Huh?
Yes, we do. We do get a lot of orders for this dish.
So, Chan, I want to ask you one last question. I mean, from the different variety of customers you get, right, from the authentic Chinese lovers to the old veterans to the new folk, what are the most fast-moving dishes in your restaurant, Chan? I mean, the dishes that people come here and always order, you know, the one that is, what do you say, up there, the benchmarks, if you want to call it.
Well, basically it's just beef. Beef, 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 beef.
True. Chinese beef is very, very well
Yes,
made. So,
that's right.
what sort of beef, Chan?
We get tender beef,
Uh-huh.
then we get fresh meat every day, and then we serve it for all the customers.
Awesome. So we've got some really good fresh ingredients that are happening here. I think we've all appreciated what good Chinese food is all about. It's not just the ingredients, but also the experience of how you cook it and also how you know how to present the dish. So they absolutely mastered that skill here today at the Southern Chinese restaurant. So this is one example, guys. We're going to move on to the main event coming up. Well, Chang, talking about the finale, talking about the main course, what do you have installed for us, bro?
Well, Fucha, I hope you're not too full.
No.
Because right now we're gonna serve you a huge meal.
Yes. Okay, so what's the meal all about, Chang? What's it called, by the way?
So right now we're going to serve you a veg mancha rice
Okay.
along with shredded lamb and oyster sauce.
Right, okay. And talking about this moncho rice, it sounds familiar, Chang, but what exactly comprises in making of a moncho rice? What is it all about?
Well, basically it's like your ordinary fried rice, but it's a little spicier.
Okay.
Not as spicy as our Szechuan fried rice.
Right, right. And by the name, I'm guessing that it's from the Manchou province. Could that be any relation? I mean,
Something similar.
like that, right? Okay. I mean, now I'm getting too smart for my own good. But talking about the lamb, what is the lamb all about, Chang?
Well, this lamb is a very authentic dish, and the sauce is actually shipped from all the way from China.
Okay, one of those authentic sauces.
Yes, that's right.
Very nice, because most of the flavor comes from the sauce itself.
That's right.
Right. Anything more special about it?
And of course, our chef has been cooking this for the past 20 years. Tastes really awesome.
Awesome. So obviously the experience does portray in the way they cook, so it's very vital in terms of Chinese cooking. So we have a very awesome main course prepared, all thanks to this man right here and his entire crew of the Southern Chinese restaurant. So a big thank you to them. But of course, guys, the show is not yet over. We have the last bit coming up. So follow me to the kitchen. So here we are, guys, here finally at the finale. Unfortunately, with Chang, Anthony has been a really a gracious host with me today. In fact, he's taken us through a journey of what this restaurant has been like for the last 45 years in Chennai. It sounds like a really exciting experience. I mean, to see how Asian cuisine has grown in our city and to see how they've been at the doorstep of that experience, it's been amazing truly. And to see how the food here has been absolutely top-notch quality, and they've catered the food and they've customized it to our palate, which has been an amazing experience. So I must say again, before we conclude, Anthony, a big thank you to you and your entire team and staff here at the Southern Chinese restaurant. Chang, before we conclude, I want to talk more about this place, about the restaurant itself. I mean, you've got a lovely a la carte service here in the Anna Nagar branch, right? I mean, where exactly is this place? So I had difficulty finding your restaurant, Chang. It's in Anna Nagar next to the...
We're on 2nd Main Road, right behind Valyamal College.
Oh, Valyamal College,
Yes,
right, there you go. That's a good landmark. Right, and in terms of other things, I know you also have a very fabulous home delivery system that you garner here.
Yeah.
So how does it work, Chang? I mean, till what areas do you deliver and stuff?
We go all the way to Mogappair, then Kilpauk, and we also do Arumbakkam. Actually, basically, we go anywhere.
Awesome,
At least within a 5 to 7 kilometer radius.
That's pretty decent for an Anna Nagar setup. And then talking about, you already mentioned you had a combo meal going for the youngsters out there. But talking about the buffet or catering, any other things coming up or anything, any other services you offer?
Actually, we are combo meals.
Okay.
So it's not just for dine-in or it's just for lunch like all the other restaurants. So
Super.
You also get it for dinner. And catering, we haven't started yet, but I've actually thought about it. Maybe we might start real soon.
Absolutely. I mean, this venture itself, this restaurant has been a very new thing for you.
That's
so
right.
it will take some time, right, Chang? But as you said, in the pipeline.
Yes, it is in the past.
Awesome. So, Chang, I mean, a lot of people here don't exactly, are still very new to Chinese food. They just know the typical chili fried rice, chili chicken. But we being authentic Chinese people who love authentic food, you know, we've seen that from a small age. So, for them, for people from the outside who come and want to try some authentic Chinese food, what do you recommend from your menu, Chang?
I would suggest this one, the oyster lamb.
Okay.
Um, Basically, this is our most authentic Chinese dish.
Right.
And what we've got here is an oyster sauce, which is imported from all the way from China.
Right, absolutely. So that's the soul of the
Yes,
dish
that is the
itself.
soul of the dish.
Right. And talking about such ingredients, Shang, I mean, oyster sauce, you got spring onion, you got garlic, all the most foundational ingredients in Chinese food, right? So do you get these ingredients from special markets in Calcutta and and from the Chinese markets, and do you use such ingredients?
Yes, we do.
Right.
Actually, some of the vegetables we fried all the way from
It
Calcutta.
sounds difficult, Chang. I mean, it's a lot of work, right? Why do it though? I mean, you know what I'm saying? You can go to Kotal Savadi and go to Coimbatore and finish your market work.
That's true, but it wouldn't be too authentic otherwise. No? We want to give the best food to all our customers.
Absolutely. I think talking about this last dish, I think you've completely hit the nail in terms of good quality Chinese food, Chang. In terms of what we like, I mean, I haven't been to China in a while, right? So the kind of Chinese food that I'm referring to is what we like here. That's the basic fried rice with a nice, lovely side dish. They've got that, but in a very high quality way. In the sense that the standard is very good. The rice is awesome. It's well cooked. All the seasoning is perfect. The spice is not too much, too less. All the ingredients used are all high quality ingredients. Naming the sauce, naming the lamb. It's so tender. So I want to say, guys, if you're ever into good authentic Chinese food, do drop by here at the Southern Chinese restaurant in Anna Nagar and talk to Chang. Give us your order. Give us your feedback. I'm sure they'd appreciate it. But for right now, guys, I think it's been a fun journey here for me and the entire crew. Thank you all for watching. I think in the spirit of the show today of having a Chinese theme, I want to ask you, how do you say farewell in Mandarin, Chang? Do you know?
Share, share.
Shishir?
Yeah.
Shishir, everybody, have a good day. Make
Side
sure
chat.
Side
That
share.
is goodbye.
Right, there you go. Side share, have a good day and make sure you eat safe and have a nice day. Thank you all for watching. Take care and bye-bye.